Democrats from the January 6th committee are really, really worried that Donald Trump is going to put them in jail. Not just the House Dems who were on it, but also people who testified. This DC cop, Michael Fanone, who testified before the committee, now he works for CNN. He told CBS News, quote, "Trump's going to weaponize the Department of Justice and use it to go after people like myself. He's telling us exactly what he's doing." Why would Trump go after the January 6th committee? Well, because they lied. We now know that the January 6th committee lied by omitting testimony that President Trump did in fact request troops to protect the U.S. Capitol on January 6th, the worst day ever in history. We know that he did that. We know that the witnesses testified to the J6 committee that this happened, and we know that the January 6th committee covered this up. We saw the tapes from January 6th after the fact that were suppressed by the committee. Is Trump going to throw these people in prison? Probably not, but maybe he should. I don't know. That's what they're doing to him.
You just look at this guy's face and you can just see how much of a liar and a fraud he is. I mean, you can just look at his face. It's like someone who is trolling, somebody who is just a scumbag, man. But there's so many things about this video to dissect. For example, notice how he randomly says that we saw the tapes that they held back or something. In the context of what he's talking about, what tapes is he talking about? What did we see on tapes that's relevant? Because remember, his whole point is that supposedly they lied about not showing that Trump had requested troops to protect the Capitol. Now, let's not even get into the fact that Trump sat by and did nothing while the Capitol was under attack. So even if he did request troops, that doesn't wash away the fact that he basically was derelict in his duty while our nation's capital was under attack, right? I mean, the idea that your whole argument is at one point in time he requested troops, so let's just forget about what he didn't do for hours while the Capitol was under attack. What? Anyway, again, back to his statement. We saw the tapes. What tapes? Were there tapes showing Trump requesting troops that were held back and then we saw them later on? I thought the only tapes that we saw later on was the ones shown by Tucker Carlson that revealed stuff that we saw years ago already. But he just presented it as if it was new stuff. But again, I didn't see anything in those tapes that was revealing anything about Trump and troops. So why does he drop that in this video? How is it relevant? Like he's just throwing a random talking point that he knows right-wingers will respond to. Then he also reveals that he agrees that Trump has committed crimes, right? He suggests that the January 6 people have lied, right? And that Trump should go after them because that's what they're doing to Trump. So the Jan 6 people committed a crime, and Trump should go after them because they committed a crime. So if they're doing the same thing to Trump, that means that Trump committed a crime, and they're going after him because he committed a crime. That'll be the same thing, right? You're saying they committed a crime, they're being gone after because of committing a crime. If it's the same thing as Trump, that means Trump committed a crime, and they're going after him because he committed a crime. I thought the idea was they're going after him because they're or it's because their justice system. I thought that was the reason, not because Trump actually committed a crime. But here he is stating that they're doing the same thing to Trump, going after him because he committed a crime. And you're saying you should do the same thing. January 6 committed a crime, you should go after them as well. But it gets worse. He's not even definitive on that. Mr. Law and Order, right-winger, is not even definitive on whether his political opponents, who he loves to go after, should be charged with the crimes that he's saying they committed. Think about that for a second. He's suggesting they committed a crime, and yet he says, maybe Trump should go after them? What? If they lied, they should be charged, right? If they committed a crime, they should be charged, right? Now, we're not going to get into this narrative because Biden's not going after Trump. It's the DOJ, right? So let's put that aside. He's saying Trump should go after them. No, the Trump DOJ should go after the January 6 people and charge them if they committed a crime. Yes, not maybe. Absolutely they should. If people commit crimes, they should be charged. So the only reason for him to say, well, maybe they should do the same thing, is if he's a bullshitter and he knows that they didn't commit a crime. He's actually just lying about them. He also shows that Officer Fanone, hey, bullshit artist, why didn't you have this officer on your show? Why didn't any of the right-wingers have him on their show so you could interrogate him and expose him? Why did you hide from him? Why did you let the propaganda CNN take over this guy? I think even Mr. What's his name? Lemon actually developed this weird friendship with him, right? Weird friendship that this guy has. But the right-wing media, they don't want to talk to him. I wonder why, right? Very, very, very revealing. So I have to think that he agrees Trump committed a crime. But the only reason why he's saying maybe in terms of going after January 6 people because he doesn't believe they committed a crime. He believes Trump did, but doesn't believe they did. That would explain why what he's saying doesn't make any goddamn sense. But again, why is it that so many people in the right-wing media, why do they all look the same way? They look like a bunch of trolls. They look like scam artists, like frauds. And it's not just like me having this like, oh, I don't like them because they're conservative media. I mean, I don't know if conservatives can't see it, like they're so blinded. Like, just look at the guy's face. Like, forget about him being a conservative commentator. Just imagine he was just a regular guy walking on the street. With the way he speaks and just the look on his face, does he look like if he was a car salesman, would you trust anything he has to say? Same thing for Tucker Carlson. Imagine you go to buy a car from Tucker Carlson and he's like, this sale is only for today. I can't even do his face. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what it is? They all got this weird ass grin. You know the type of grin when somebody's bullshitting you and they know what they know it is, and whatever they're saying is so ridiculous that they can't help themselves. Like, they want to laugh, right? It's like somebody who's not handicapped parks in a handicapped spot and somebody calls them out and they're like, "Oh, yeah, it's my grandmother. She's she's in the bathroom. Yeah, no, I'm handicapped. Yeah, no, I'm not lying. I'm handicapped. No. I just what it is what had happened was that's what they look like to me, man. Like, they can't say it with a straight face. Like, you know you're not handicapped. Like, stop playing. You got called out. Just admit it. But then they doubling down, and they're saying stuff so ridiculous that they just can't keep it in. They just want to laugh because they feel so ridiculous in what they're saying. That's the way, to me, many conservative commentators always look. Especially the best example are the members on the Five. Like, you just can tell they don't believe what they're saying, right? Like, they're just like characters in a TV show playing a part. You know, not unlike CNN and MSNBC, but just to a much more extreme level. Tucker Carlson's like, like, what? You look at Tim Pool, Mr. Beanie, always wearing this goddamn hat, right? You look at Charlie Kirk, just a bunch of weirdos, man. Like, what is it about the conservative ideology that you don't find any normal people, generally speaking, that want to be in that business, right? Where are the people who just so happen to be conservative, they're just normal? They don't look like trolls, right? Look at the Five. It's all, you look at how they speak, they all talk as if like everything's like a big joke. It's all a big, well, the Democrats do. Well, Joe Biden is hosting. It's just like, they're not serious at all, man. Anyway, this is the Debate Me channel. Debate me in the comment section below. Click on the like button, subscribe, smash that bell. Be well.